106 government workers were arrested. 698 minors were rescued. 192 drug dens were dismantled. 14.34 billion pesos worth of shabu were seized. And a total of 20.77 billion pesos worth of drugs were seized in anti-drug operations. Real Numbers has been constantly conducting press conferences and press briefings, releasing simplified information through social cards, and just recently, an anniversary event that will help spread the truth, the real numbers related to drugs, to a larger audience. What is Real Solutions? Real Solutions is composed of the various programs led by the ICAD member agencies that aim to not only eliminate drug abuse in the country, but also to prevent the spread of illegal drug supplies and to rehabilitate and reintegrate drug dependents as productive members of our society. The Dangerous Drugs Board of the Philippines is the policy-making and strategy formulating body on drug prevention and control in our country, whose vision is make the Philippines a drug-cleared nation by the year 2022. But how can we do this? First is by reducing the drug supply in the country through intensified barangay drug clearing operations, strengthen policies against drug smuggling, and an empowered justice system. Demand-supply reduction is another strategy to eliminate our country's drug problems that ensures access to appropriate and responsive community-based interventions and aftercare programs. These solutions are segregated into 4 clusters of the ICAD, which are the Reinforcement Cluster, the Justice Cluster, the Advocacy Cluster, and the Rehabilitation and Reintegration Cluster. The Department of Justice, as head of the Justice Cluster, has been proactive in expediting fair and proper trial of drug-related cases. The Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, the head of the Enforcement Cluster, is responsible in conducting drug clearing operations in about 26,659 drug-affected barangays and assisting 4 million drug users and drug offenders in leading more productive lives through balay silangan. The Advocacy Cluster, which is headed by the Department of the Interior and Local Government, is accountable in engaging the Filipino people to become our partners for change in our fight against illegal drugs. A consolidated information dissemination happens through rehabilitation roadshows and town hall meetings. Some of the cities we have reached so far are Iloilo, Tacloban, Quezon City, Dumaguete, Davao, Bacolod, Zamboanga, General Santos, and Cebu. The Rehabilitation and Reintegration Cluster is headed by both the Department of Health and the Department of Social Welfare and Development. These agencies work hand in hand in building and operating treatment and rehabilitation centers for drug abusers and dependents. What is Real Stories? Real horror and success stories of those who have fallen prey to the ill effects of illegal drugs. These are turned into real stories of inspiration for recovered drug dependents and for the rest of the Filipinos to live away from drugs. Celebrities who have been through drug addiction have given testimonials to share their journeys to recovery. Moving up ceremonies of the different treatment and rehabilitation centers were covered to give recognition to drug reformists and hope to those who have yet to undergo rehabilitation. Curated materials such as web series were produced in order to inform and give a deeper understanding to people of the possible consequences to every member of our society. Apart from these, more plans are expected to be executed in the coming months for preventive education, enforcement of laws and regulations, and rehabilitation and reintegration to provide the aspiration of our President, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, a comfortable life for all Filipinos. Rehabilitation, rehabilitating the nation together.
Yan po ang programa natin sa illegal na droga. Pero bago po natin umpisahan ang laban sa illegal na droga, magkakaroon kayo ng liga eleksyon, di po ba? sa darating na liga eleksyon at kung sino man ang mananalo, sana ipaglaban pa rin at ipagpatuloy na ipaglaban na ma-implement ng gusto ang lahat ng benepisyo ng barangay. At ano yan? Insurance ng barangay. Insurance ng tanong. Mangyayari lang po yan kung ito'y paglalaban natin at pipilitin rin po natin yung inyong salary, no? Yung honorarium will be converted into a salary basis para may paglaban at matuloy na ang insurance ng lahat ng barangay. Pero kailangan sama-sama pa rin natin itong kukulitin ang mga congressman at gobernador. Are you still okay? Are you still alright? Ngayon, next slide please. Next slide. Ano ngayon ang role ng barangay sa war against illegal drugs? Anong inihingi namin sa inyo? Anong obligasyon ninyo? Next slide. To organize a barangay anti-drug abuse council and make it functional. Hindi pwede papel-papel lang. Ang isasubmit ninyo kay governor at kay mayor, hindi na papel lang, under oath na siya in an affidavit form. Para sa ganun, kung ikay nagsisinungaling at nahuli namin, you will not only be filed cases of administrative but criminal as well because that is perjury. So wag lolokohin kasi ugali ng ilan ang ilalagay sa listahan yung mga kalaban nila sa politika. Kahit hindi naman totoo. Anong sabi ni Secretary Anyo? We will apply the full force of the law and all appropriate actions against these drug syndicates and criminal groups to include their protectors and supporters, especially government officials and employees who are unfortunately involved in illicit activities. Kaya po inutusan po kami ni Secretary Anyo, next slide, na sampahan ng kaso sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon ang lahat ng barangay na hindi nag-organisa ng kanilang bata. Next slide. And these are the list of barangays na kinasuhan namin sa Ombudsman. Ang tanong, ang Region 10 ba? Organized na ba? Tingnan nga natin, next slide. Next slide. Tingnan nga natin. Ang Bukidnon po, Secretary, out of 464, 100% ang Bukidnon organized for this quarter. Nasaan ang Bukidnon? Ayun. Ayaw makasuhan. Ang Camiguin, out of 58 barangay secretary, 100% na rin sila. Nasaan ang Camiguin? Ayun. Ang Lanao del Norte secretary, out of 506, 100% ang kanilang bata organized na. Nasaan ang Lanao? Ayun. Ang Misamis Occidental secretary, out of 490, 100% rin po, Misamis Occidental. Nasaan ang Misamis? Ayun, ayan, si Governor nakita. At ang Misamis Oriental, out of 504, Secretary Anyo, 100% rin po ang kanilang organized badak. Nasaan kayo? Misamis Oriental, ayun. Ibig sabihin, wala po tayong kakasuhan ngayon na hindi nag-organisa. Pero ito ang tanong, paano kung hindi naman kayo functional? Maaari po ba namin kasuhan uli kayo? Opo. Next slide, please. Ang tanong, how do you make your badak functional? Noon po, walang ganito. Nagawa lang po namin sa kasalukuyan ito. Next slide. Si Secretary Cuy, na dating DILG Secretary, at ngayon si Secretary Anyo, dahil DDB na siya, at si Secretary DILG, gumawa ng Joint Memorandum Circular Series of 2018, BADAC Functionality Indicators. Ibig sabihin, titingnan at paano gagawing functional ang BADAC. Kasi yan ang inaasahan ng PNP at PIDEA. Next slide. Yan po 10 steps, 10. Kuhanan nyo ng litrato kung gusto ninyo. Kailangan umabot kayo ng 100 points. Next slide. Step 1. Ayan. Ang step 1, yan yung ginawa ninyo. Organized BADAC. Yan yung ginawa po natin. Organized. Composed of 7 members. Ang tanong, ang nakalagay lang mo dyan kasi 3 kagawad. Kagawad ng Peace and Order, Health, SK. Yung ibang kagawad, kasama po ba? O, tanungin ko kayo, isasama ba yung ibang kagawad o hindi? Isasama? Taas sa kamay nagsasabing, hindi kasama. Taas sa kamay ng nagsasabing, isasama sila. Natural. Dahil pag kinasuhan ko kayo, hindi sila kasama. Ang ibig sabihin, mga kaibigan, hindi pwede kayo lang. Kailangan lahat. Tulong-tulong tayo. Hindi pwede kayo lang. Lahat. So you have to appoint everybody to be involved in BADAC. Are you still okay? Are you still alright? Step 2. Ayan. Kailangan may BADAC desk. 10 po yan 5 points po yan 5 points. Kanina 10 points. To 5 points. BADAC desk. Parang sa PNP, women's desk. Ano yung BADAC desk? Ito, dito yung tinatanungan kung sino yung mga voluntary nag-surrender na. At may mga records kayo. No? At sino pa yung kailangan i-rehab. No? Yan. Requirement po yan. Step 3. Organize house clusters with designated cluster 5 points. Ano tong house cluster? Ano tong cluster leader? Taas sa kamay ang malalaki ang barangay na ang populasyon ay 5,000 pataas. 5,000 at pataas ang barangay ang populasyon. Taas sa kamay. Yung malaki ang barangay. Tanong ko sa inyo, di ba sa barangay ninyo, may purok, may sityo, ang tawag ninyo, sa malaking barangay, may mga maliliit na tawag ninyo po. Yun ang cluster. Kailangan gumawa kayo ng cluster leader sa bawat maliliit na lugar na yon sa loob ng barangay. Naintindihan po ninyo? Yun ang magiging coordinator ninyo. Next slide. Step 4. Ayan. BADAC Auxiliary Team. Ano yung BADAC Auxiliary Team? Ilan ang tanod? Ilan ang tanod? 20. Tama? 20. Tama? O dagdagan nyo ng 5. Yun na yun. BADAC Auxiliary Team na yun. 25 kasi ang requirement. At ano naman ang trabaho ng BADAC Team? Yan ang nagmumonitor. Yan ang nagsusumbong. Yan ang nag-e-enforce. Naintindihan po? Yan ang requirements. 5 points. Step 5. Lapit na. Step 5 na. BADAC Plan of Action. 10 points na, 10 points. Kailangan po may plano. Yan ang tinitingnan. At ano yung plano? Next slide. Ayan, example. Issues, objectives, indicator, pondo. Magkano ilalaan ninyong pondo? Dapat may plano. 10 points yan 10 points. Next slide. Step 6, ayan na. Pag nakagawa na kayo ng plano, kailangan maglaan na kayo ng pondo. Yan ang tinitingnan. 15 points. Itong nakalagay ko sa batas. It should be substantial amount. Ano yung substantial amount? Depende yan kung ano yung substantial, kung anong pangangailangan ninyo. Pero ito yung bago sa batas ngayon. Sa mga gobernador po at mayor. I-check rin po namin yung functionality, hindi lang ng BADAC, kundi ng Anti-Drug Abuse Council. At ano yung Anti-Drug Abuse Council? Ito yung Provincial ADAC, ito yung City ADAC, at Municipal ADAC. Kapag kulang ng pondo ang barangay para ipatupad ang kanilang programa sa illegal na droga, isa sa functionality na titingnan namin sa Provincial ADAC, Municipal at City, ay kung ikay aalalayan at bibigyan ng pondo kung kakailanganin. Para sa ganon, hindi na ulit mangyayari na ang barangay ay solong nakikipaglaban sa illegal na droga at hindi na nakikialam ang mayor at gobernador sa inyo. Ngayon, sama-sama na tayong nagtutulungan. Ang functionality ng BADA, functionality rin ng ADAC, kailangan magtulungan. Pag hindi nagbigay ng pondo si Governor at si Mayor at hindi naging functional ang ADAC, maaari din po namin silang kasuhan. Hindi lang ang barangay captain, pati rin sila baka makasuhan for not making their ADAC functional. Okay? Are you still okay? Step 7. Ito, 15 points. Advocacy campaign. Ito yung tokhang na sinasabi na sinasamahan natin ng mga polis. Identify ng mga addicts, kakatukin, hanyo. Di ba? At hindi lang community, eskwelahan rin pinupuntahan natin. Kakausapin si principal. Paano ba makikipag-ugnayan ng barangay sa eskwelahan para maalagaan ang mga anak natin sa loob ng eskwelahan? That's 15 points. Next slide, please. Step 8, ito yung hinihingi ng PIDEA at ang PNP sa atin. Yung pagbibigay ng listahan ng mga involved sa drugs. At pagbibigay rin ng listahan ng mga nag-voluntary surrender. Taas ang kamay na may voluntary surrenderer sa kanilang barangay. Taas. O, tingnan mo, ang dami. Ilan sa mga nag-voluntary surrender na ang nakapag-rehabilitate na? Taas ang kamay nagsasabing wala pang na-rehabilitate sa kanilang barangay. O, marami-rami rin. Yun ang basihan ng PIDEA for drug clearing. Next slide. Kasi, meron tayo kailangan buuin na community-based drug rehab. Tuturuan po namin kayo kung paano gawin yung community-based drug rehab. Dahil kung may voluntary surrenderer kayo, tuturuan mo namin kayo kung paano i-rehabilitate sila. Ang tututukan lang po ng barangay at ang probinsya at city ay yung mild at slight. Yung mild at moderate. Yung malala, hindi natin problema yan. Problema yan ng ospital. Tayo doon lang sa slight at mild at moderate. Yun ang obligasyon ng BADAC at ng KADAC, MADAC at PADAC. 15 points. Step 10. Conduct monthly issues and meeting. Kailangan ina-assess ninyo kung anong nangyayari, kung effective pa ba yung ginagawa ninyo, and you have to submit reports to us. That's 5 points. For a total of, next slide, 100 points. Yan ang target points ninyo. Next slide.